Several lanes of Interstate 5 are back open tonight, but city crews are still hard at work after two water mains ruptured, creating a huge mess. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. The main breaks flooded the roadways as water gushed for hours before crews were able to get it all under control. Tonight, a portion of the 5 and 163 are still closed and work continues overnight.
News 8's Richard Allen joins us live tonight from the East Village with the very latest on those repairs. Richard?
Well, that's right. Tomorrow morning's commute could be as challenging as this morning's commute was for a lot of drivers. Now, Caltrans tells us that the left lanes along the northbound 5 at 163 have reopened. That's the good news. However, take a look behind me. At this point, the southbound 163 transition onto northbound 5 and the northbound 163 to northbound 5 on-ramp. You see it right behind me here. They remain closed for the time being. Now, commuters planning their drive to work or school tomorrow morning are being told to make alternate plans.
I've never seen that much water flooded a city before, and with my own eyes.
Two water main ruptures taking place within hours of each other in the downtown area Sunday continue to impact San Diegans throughout Monday.
Pretty bad, today's Monday, not the greatest of days.
An understatement for commuters like Ryan Moore, affected by the resulting freeway closures from southbound 163 onto the northbound 5, as well as the northbound 163 ramp to the 5 North. Water flooded the roadways for hours before crews were able to bring it under control after a 24-inch reinforced concrete water pipe burst near the transition road from the 163 to 4th Avenue. Complicating matters for crews, some of the valves near the break were not closing properly.
And as a result, crews had to close valves quite a distance away from the actual site of the break. You can imagine that added to the complexity of the situation.
And just hours before that, a 76-year-old cast iron pipe burst at 11th Avenue and A Street, flooding the streets and a nearby business and wiping out water service to at least 3 city blocks, including several high-rise buildings and thousands of residents.
It was kind of like being stranded.
You don't think about water until it goes away, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, we really use a lot of water.
It was a little, stressful.
Raymond Reynoso and his brother were filling up water bottles provided by the city and taking them back home when they got word their service had been restored.
We were like, yo, it's on, let's go back home, let's go take a shower, So let's go use that water.
But while the water may be back on, Brendan Summerfield says he's not taking any chances for the time being.
I'll boil the water, 30 seconds, let it sit, strain it if I need to.
And that's some very good advice. In fact, at this point, the city has issued a boil water advisory for 9 different addresses here in the city, here in the downtown area, working directly with those customers to let them know what they need to do to make their water safe. Now, at this point, it's unclear how long that advisory will last, but for more information on that and to see if you are impacted, just go to CBS8.com and click on the online version of this story. Carlo and Marcella?